Okay, we've been getting all the big voices from Davos. Adi Godrej is speaking right now. Let's listen in.
Will pick up? Is it personal health? Is it, some kind of food packaging? How do you see the tastes of the world developing?
Well, our concentration in the developing world, and in India too, is on consumer products. Of course, we make a very vast array of other products, but outside India, it's consumer products, personal and household care products. For example, we are leaders in India, Indonesia, and some other countries in household insecticides. With the spread of malaria, dengue, etc., providing products that protect people from these diseases against mosquitoes is a high growth industry. We're also global leaders in many countries in hair color products. So we're leaders in 20 countries in the world in hair color. We provide very low-cost solutions.
This sells well?
This sells very well in India, in African countries, in South America. We provide low-cost solutions, and young women and sometimes even men who want to change the color of their hair, when given affordable products, the market
increases.
Yes.
At the moment, you do 70% of your sales within India. How is that going to change over the next 5 years?
I think the salience of our sales outside India will grow, but our growth in India will be strong. Our group is growing at around 30% a year. About 15 to 20 percentage points comes organically, and the rest inorganically. We have a 10 by 10 vision, being 10 times our present size in 10 years' time, which means a 26% compounded annual growth rate. Some of it will come inorganically, but a lot organically. In India, we are growing organically at about 20% per annum.
We're asking every billionaire in town, there's 80 billionaires in town, 17 Indian billionaires in town, where do you put your money? Do you put it in US dollars, gold, high-end Picassos?
In our businesses.
In your businesses?
Entirely.
Okay.
Because our businesses are diversified enough that our portfolio gets diversified, and we think that's the best place to put our money.
But for what? For expansion? Or are we looking at acquisitions?
So the family reinvests in our business. And even if we get dividends, for example, we have a holding company structure, so we would use the family money to buy the shares from a holding company directly into the family.
And is this a clear strategy that you want to, allocate a percentage point of what you make to dividends, and the other is for acquisitions?
Yes, because we have to provide for dividends, because some of our companies are listed, many are private, and of course our smaller shareholders would like to get dividends.
What is the biggest economic or political force that you think we should be talking about in Switzerland this week?
I think what is going to be very important is clearly emphasizing the necessity of free enterprise, reasonable taxation to promote growth. I think politicians are sometimes getting carried away in looking at higher rates of taxes, which do not necessarily lead to higher collection of taxes. Sometimes moderate rates lead to higher collection of taxes. This is very important, especially in the developing world. So I think it's very important that we don't get carried away in this slowdown situation. And sometimes I like to feel that we have too many politicians and too few statesmen. So I do hope some of the politicians in this world change into statesmen.
Mr. Godrej, what's it like being a billionaire in Davos? Do you get harassed, or do you just blend in the crowd? Do people want to come up to you and do deals?
No, I think it's a very good place for networking. It's also a good place to meet people. I think I save at least a week of traveling by being in Davos for a few days, because I can meet a lot of the people I would normally travel to meet, or they might travel to meet me, and I think that's good. There's a lot. I look at it as a great learning holiday.
It's a great way to look at it. Adi Godrej, thank you so much, because everything really is right behind us in this valley.
This year we have very good weather.
We do. We're lucky. Thank you so much. The chairman there of Godrej Investment. Now we'll be talking, of course, Guy, to plenty more of newsmakers here in Davos. I'm very excited. I'll be also speaking to the Prime Minister of the UK, David Cameron. He is due to arrive any moment, and then he'll sit down with Bloomberg a little bit later on.
Lots happening at Davos.